I am Shaji John. I am a writer in English as well as in Malayalam. Today I am talking to you about a horrible happening in my life. If you believe or not, the devil and me met each other. Our house was in Idukki district of Kerala. We lived in a remote village. As due to the passion for business, my father purchased a piece of land on the road from Shantagram to Idinjamala and built a shop with the help of wooden planks, and attached to this 2 other rooms were built for us to stay. It was 1975 and I was 6 or 7 years old. As my father's business collapsed, we children got that shop room to sleep in the night. My elder sister and I used to sleep there. There was no power connection to any house there, so people in the houses used kerosene lamps. There were 2 or 3 such a lamps in our house also. We could carry such lamps to whichever rooms we would go. During those days people went to bed by around 7:30 night. 2 flanks of the shop room were built with wooden flanks. In between the flanks there were crevices. Through those crevices one could see outside from inside and from outside the inside. Near to our shop room there was the all-important parents' room. The lamp was placed in that room. Our shop room could have some reflected rays from that room. In that night, when it was time to sleep, I reached the shop room first. On reaching what I found, there were 2 horrible fiery eyes. Those reddish eyes which were affirmed on me were at the top crevice. Shocked, I stood still staring at those eyes. I was under the spell of those eyes. I couldn't speak or move. And then it had a slight move. I understood it as I could see through the bottom crevices its white-dressed body part below waist moving slightly. Now I don't know exactly what was my plight. Whether was it fear in me, or was I in a shock? Or was it because of ignorance as I was a child? Why are you standing like as a statue? My sister, who came with mattresses and pillows, asked me. Without saying anything, I quickly turned my head. I saw sister was spreading the mattresses and arranging the pillows. No time lost, I turned back my head and looked at its eyes again. At that time its fiery eyes were upon my sister. However, how miraculous it was that for her those horrible eyes were not in sight. As my sister told something else again, I turned my head to her. Meanwhile those horrifying eyes disappeared. What happened to you? Somebody was looking through the crevice. But I did not see anything. Pray and go to bed. On the next day, I told this to my mother. Sister also told that I had told her about it. You experience like this because you don't have any prayer. The devil approaches you because of lack of prayer. It seemed nobody considered seriously my terrifying experience. I decided to take on the devil with a bicycle air pump which was there in the shop room. My light brain had a plan: pump air into the devil's eyes. But being immersed in many childish games, I forgot all about it. Now I don't remember how was it in the following night. However, one thing I must say, since then I have never seen the devil again. It was not because that devil was afraid of bicycle pump or revolver, but because devil had its own plan and programs. Now I am very sure that it was a devil. There are 2 important reasons to support this theory. At first, I could see its eyes, but my sister couldn't see its eyes. Secondly, looking through a crevice, its eyes could not be such glowing. Perhaps could not have clearly seen even the eyes. Still I live with this supernatural element. During my childhood days, whenever I woke up, I used to listen the sound of someone walking wearing slippers. It is this power which decides how others should behave with me and how I should react. As a matter of fact, how should the public react to this publication is decided in advance by the mysterious power. Finally, I publish this experience of me as I am in the evening of my journey. What on earth? Nothing could prevent publishing this video from me. Thank you all.